Hello everyone. Sorry here. Thank you so much for joining me for a Kendra card challenge hop. And I am going to be working with Trinity Stamp's Insta-Snap Die set and sketch number 13. I thought that this would be kind of fun to take the pattern papers that are on this sketch and incorporate them with this camera die. So I've taken the big long strip that measures 2 by 5 inches. I've used the die to cut the top of the camera off. And then for the extra little piece, which is 2 by 3 inches, I believe, I'm going to do the same thing as the sketch because you can kind of see the sketch goes in that T shape. And I'm just going to bring it right down to the bottom of the die. If I was thinking in advance, I could have brought it right to the edge and trimmed it, but this works just as fine. And then of course the circle in the sketch would be the center of my camera. So just moving pieces around, but still using the elements to create this card. And this die from Trinity Stamps, the Insta-Snap Die set, it's so simple to put together. You just need to have a few different shades of colors. I did mine in pink because I'm following the pattern paper that actually is from Kendra Card Challenge. I believe it's the January printable. So if you are part of the Patreon, you would get this download. And these are some samples of the pattern paper. And so I chose some pink cardstock that matched the pattern paper. All the other pieces are all just scraps of gray and white and black. I always have a lot of those laying around, so I decided to use those, and it made it nice and easy. And you can always check their website to get a good example of what it's supposed to look like, or the back of the package should also show you what it looks like. So we'll just put this together. It's a very quick, simple card. One thing that you can do if you were not rushing is you could ink this camera up so it gives a little bit more dimension. Mine's pretty flat, but it looks just as good flat as if you were to add dimension, but it definitely would help. You can add Love from Lizzie peel-off stickers to kind of separate the top and the bottom if you wanted to. You could add glossy accents or your glimmer shimmer pens, all a whole bunch of different things and techniques you can try to do. Okay, so now I'm going to glue on the background. It is the full size, so that's an A2 4¼ by 5½ inches. And this is just to make it so that it's not so white in the background. I kind of wanted to have some almost like wallpaper effect. It's just, I just really like the contrast with the camera in front of it over instead of the white background of the card base. But to give the illusion even more, instead of gluing it straight down, I'm going to prop it up with some foam tape. This foam tape is from Uline. It is about 1/32 of an inch thick. It's nice and thin so that it just creates just the slightest of shadows off the card. This camera is really close to being an A2 size, so it's going to take up the full card. While that does that, then there's not much room for a sentiment, so luckily, there are sentiments that are in the die set. That being said, I don't know what happened, but I didn't realize that there's actually a die that says say. I thought there was only one that said cheese. So I cut that out and I was trying to find a way of placing it that would make sense. If only I was paying attention, I could have had the sentiment say cheese, and that would make way more sense on this than just cheese. But it's done. It's too late. I'm not ripping it off, and I'm not going to recreate it just so I can put this sentiment on. I might recreate it and just, if it bothers me enough. But for now, let's pretend this is the best sentiment ever, and we're going to move forward. I brought that piece out, if you saw, and it said say. That's what I didn't realize that, and I thought those are kind of neat, but I just didn't like the position of it. So I did try it. I did try to say cheese. It's not like I didn't think about it. Actually, it looks not that bad. Oh, interesting. It's really interesting looking at something afterwards. So there's a piece of advice for you. If you are feeling like something's not looking right, step away and come back later and see if it looks good, because that didn't look too bad. Much better than just sticking cheese in the middle of the camera. But that's okay. I still love this card. I still love this die set. It's a fantastic die set. It makes fantastic cards. So I hope you enjoyed that, and I hope you enjoy the rest of the videos that everyone has been creating for this hop, and play along for a chance to win a prize. I believe that it will be announced on Cards by Kendra's channel, so definitely check that out to make sure you don't miss a chance to win. So until then, have a wonderful day, and I'll talk to you later. Take care. Bye.